Alright, I'm heading downtown today to meet up with Michael and Alexa for some coffee shop co-working. So I thought the perfect theme for today would be what it's like working remotely. So I've been working remotely for about 4 years now, and it's definitely had its ups and downs. For the first 3 months, I really struggled to figure out how to balance work and life. I'd get a ticket come in at 9 o'clock at night, and I would jump right on it. Whenever a client would ask for something, it didn't really matter what time it was. That kind of timing doesn't work very well if you want to have a life to live. There's lots of things out there that we can be spending our time on, and if we're working, odds and ends 12 hours a day, it's really not going to add up to anything that we can say, oh, we actually, did this today. We're just kind of jumping on things as they come. What I've tried to do lately is really structure my day, plan so that I'm getting my studies done in the morning before I even start work, and then work out when my meetings are going to be and structure my work time around that.
Do you want to track mic after?
Track mic? Yeah, we can figure out where
Let
mic
me know
is.
where you guys end up. I just got roped into a license problem, so yay, my license server isn't working.
Alright. After a year on the road, working on my own with a lot of time and space to think, I think I've become what I can only describe as a bit more introverted, at least when it comes to work. The funny thing is about the whole thing about working remotely for the last 4 years is that I would probably give you different advice maybe every 3 months on what it's like working from home. And for me, it's actually been an adaptation, a constant adaptation where it is constantly evolving, constantly changing, and my personality and work-wise is changing and evolving in order to meet the demands of the job and to meet the demands of life. So if there's anything that I can comment on, it's that it's something that you have to be willing to adapt to as you go. As much work as I can get done alone, it is super critical to have a supportive team backing you up. And that means that you can't just, separate yourself from society. You need to have a network of people that you're working with. Fortunately, I work with a company and a group of people on an amazing product that really come together on a day-to-day basis and have a lot of fun, and we get a lot of work done, but there's an element to that where we're kind of like a family getting together on a daily basis. A lot of people, the first thing they say is, I couldn't do that, I wouldn't get anything done, or I would be too distracted, I've definitely dealt with that. Definitely been in places or at times where, it was really hard to concentrate and focus and make sure I was getting things done. And, it's definitely a real concern. But at the end of the day, it's freed me so much to explore and discover myself, parts of the world that I never would have thought I would have gone to, as well as meeting new friends and understanding everything around me just a little bit better on a day-by-day basis. And for that, I think it's one of the best decisions I've ever made in my life. And I definitely wouldn't trade it for the world. Thanks again for watching, and we'll chat with you tomorrow.